Hello, everyone. Welcome to another coronavirus update in the UAE and around the world. Let's look at the numbers at UAE. And right now, we have 405 diagnosed cases. We have one critical case and two deaths. The government has announced that there were 72 cases of COVID-19, so with three recoveries. So that brings the total cases of recoveries to 55. That is, 55 people have recovered from coronavirus in the UAE. Now they've announced fines, so be very careful. Pay attention that you can be fined if you break these rules when it comes to UAE of coronavirus. There is a 2,000 dirham fine if you have left home for non-vital work, or there's also another 1,000 dirham fines for not wearing proper medical masks. Now this is applied to the time that the government has set for the quarantine and everyone's supposed to stay at home. 1,000 dirham fine for not maintaining social distance. 100 dirhams if you're a motorist who allows more than 3 persons in the car. Only 2 people are allowed in a car maximum. 10,000 dirham fine for organizing gatherings or social events like a wedding or a party. So please don't do that. 5,000 dirham fine for those attending the party. 50,000 dirham fine if a quarantined person leaves his home or any other place of quarantine. 50,000 dirham fine for a person who refuses to conduct a medical test upon request. And all these penalties will double if you repeat the violation. So if you are in the UAE, if you're right now, there's some news that there might be some rains. So that's the weather update as well as the coronavirus update in the UAE. Thank you so much for watching. Abiha Mamoon. So in the region, we haven't really talked about much so far, like the Middle East region right now. So Oman has reported about 21 new cases, bringing the total of cases to 152. In the world, in the United Kingdom, 769 deaths have been reported after yesterday's shocker of Mr. Boris Johnson, the PM, being tested positive. The total number of cases in the UAE, in the UK, not the UAE obviously, is over 14,500. So that's the UK number. In the United States, the epicenter of crisis, that's the epicenter. There are around 100,000 cases of COVID-19 in the United States. This has happened after President Trump has signed a $2 trillion aid package, which has now become low. So we don't know what's going to happen with the economy as of now. You can check out some of our expert opinions on our sister sites. In Italy, the most heartbreaking news came in yesterday, where the total number of deaths is about 9,134. There were 919 deaths yesterday, which is possibly the highest. Yes, it is definitely the highest number in a single day so far. India, unfortunately, also saw a huge jump in a single day. Numbers were far less than the rest of the world, but still, it's still worrying because 139 patients have been tested positive, and the total number is 873 with 19 deaths. In Pakistan, the number of cases rose to 1,415 after more people being tested positive in Sindh, Khyber Pakhtunkhwa, Punjab, Islamabad, and Balochistan. The worries about the economy are there. The International Monetary Fund, or the IMF, has stated that the global economy has plunged into a downturn that will require massive funding, especially for developing economies like India and Pakistan. What are the interventions? What are the different governments doing, and what is everyone else doing to sort of help the situation? In China, where the virus began, eating habits are being blamed for the spread, so they've sort of imposed a ban on consumption and farming of wild animals. Oxford University academics have launched a tool to track the government response to the pandemic. This tool has 11 indicators to generate an index that will compare the policy responses of different governments. So they can compare that which government or which who are the world leaders who are doing a better job of handling the pandemic, because this is not going to get over in just 1 day or 2 days. So it's like a long-term observation period that they have to see. The idea is to understand the impact of varied kinds of interventions. What are different governments doing at different points in time? So now, whatever the implementation are and what result they are creating, That is what they will study. In India, the government has woken up to the crisis of the migrant workers. You must have seen a lot of videos of these poor migrant workers who were stranded, who were walking back to their cities and villages, who are very, very far away from the main urban metropolises. Buses are being arranged now to take them home. Some industrialists are pitching in now again for the fight against COVID. It was reported that Jack Ma, founder of Alibaba, has donated face masks, protective gear, and other equipment to 54 countries in Africa. In India, multi-millionaire founder of Vedanta Group, Anil Agarwal, pledged 100 crores for the fight. On a smaller scale, chef Sanjeev Kapoor has started a unique initiative. He's partnered with a corporate group to provide 5,000 meal packages a day for doctors in the government hospitals. Khyber Pakhtunkhwa's officials will be answering Q&As on Facebook. Taimur Khan Jhagra, who's one of the leading experts and leaders in Khyber Pakhtunkhwa, he'll be answering his questions on his Facebook page. So you can check it out if you've got any questions. If you're in Khyber Pakhtunkhwa, even if you're in Pakistan, if you want to ask questions, you can do that. In celebrities, we have Amitabh Bachchan, who found himself in a tough spot. He's been finding himself in tough spots quite a lot. He said that flies spread coronavirus. So this was obviously refuted by the health ministry, and Big B was forced to delete the tweet. Meanwhile, Hrithik Roshan is putting out regular videos to spread awareness. His latest one exhorted young people to educate their elders on the importance of staying home. So thank you for watching, and stay tuned for another update the next day. So tomorrow we'll see you again at the same time on Masala UAE. Thank you so much for joining in.